And now, your first alert weather.
Fog and flurries today in Idaho Falls. We've been seeing similar conditions up and down the valley with a little bit of some clearing in some of the higher elevations, but we're pretty much stuck with the cloud cover tonight as a weak system rolls in from the northwest, and it looks like it's going to deliver a little bit of snow around here, but we're not counting on much. It's just mostly a quick little disturbance that's going to slide on through with a chance of some snowy weather. As we take a look right now in Idaho Falls, yeah, we are socked in right now at 17 degrees. We're still getting a few flakes out there at the moment, and we'll see more of that for tonight. Not as bad as we take a live look at the Pocatello Farm Bureau Skycam in terms of visibility and cloud coverage. We got 29 degrees with mostly cloudy skies at the airport, winds at 3. Going to Rexburg, a fairly cloudy outlook here. We got some light snowfall as well, 19 degrees, winds at 3. And then moving over east of the Tetons into Jackson, we're also seeing some clouds and a few flakes here for this afternoon. We got 13 degrees, no wind right now at the Jackson Airport. And again, with the exception of the flurries, it's pretty dry on our side of the state. Yeah, we have the clouds, we have a little bit of that light snow, but you have to look to the west coast and areas just outside of Boise around the Oregon state line to see a bit of some snow working into the region, plus also some snow up around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. That stuff is slowly rotating in our direction here for tonight as we have the system that's right now just starting to push through the Pacific Northwest. But again, this thing isn't going to be all that impressive as it rolls on in. I don't really want to call it a storm. It's just more of a weather disturbance that's bringing in more cloud coverage and a few snow showers. The area of low pressure is going to dig in deep as we head into tomorrow and Friday. And that's also going to bring in cold temperatures to get us into the weekend. So not only do we have a bit of some snow wrapping around that low, we're pulling in that cold air from Canada, and that's going to take us down to highs in the teens and 20s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, there's another system that's going to ride along the jet stream here, but as we get to the Vipercast a little later, I'll show you that we're not expected to see a lot of snow on Sunday as well. So tonight at 10 o'clock, we got the cloud coverage, we got the fog, we got a little bit of that snow still falling out there, and we start to see the snow later tonight getting out towards Boise and Twin Falls. A few spotty snow showers in central Idaho, and a lot of the good snow skipping right over the Snake River Plain. And as the system rolls into eastern Idaho, it shears apart and really isn't all that impressive. In fact, we're looking at just a chance of snow here for Wednesday with a few leftover pockets of mountain snow late Thursday into early Friday. And then Friday, we just have partly cloudy skies. Again, snowfall accumulations on the low end of the scale. Most spots, even the mountains around here, less than an inch of new snow accumulation. You're going to get more of that towards the western side of the state. So as we head into the weekend, we have high pressure working back in briefly for Friday and Saturday. Clear, cold conditions to get us started for the weekend. Another swipe out of the north for Sunday, bringing us a slight chance of snow as we get into Sunday morning. But that's mostly into the mountains. 31 for the high in Malad, 30 in McCammon, 26 in Soda Springs. We got highs at 23 in Jackson, 28 in Rexburg, 28 in St. Anthony, with highs at 29 for St. Anthony, Swan Valley, excuse me. Moving to the Jackson 8-day forecast, we got a high of 30. Whoops, I didn't mean to skip Jackson that quickly there. The computer just went ahead of me on that one. We're going to be going back to Jackson here in just a second. I'll try to get that back. There we go. 30 degrees for the high Friday, 25 for Saturday, and 22 for Sunday. We have partly cloudy conditions into the weekend, but some very cold temperatures with us all the way to next week. Now we'll go back to Rexburg. Highs at 24 for Friday, 20 for Saturday, and again a slight chance of snow over the next couple of days. Temperatures into the low 20s all throughout next week under mainly cloudy conditions. Lows close to 0. Salmon a high of 28, 25 for Chouse. We got 23 in Mackay. Lows back to about 7 tonight in Mackay, 10 tonight in Chouse, and we're at 28 tomorrow afternoon in Salmon with a bit of some snow working in here. Actually, central Idaho and western Idaho dealing with a higher risk of snow than the Snake River Plain, but scattered snow showers with us here for one day, and then we pull in the cold, dry conditions moving into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I should say moving into Friday and Saturday especially. 28 for the high in Rigby, 27 in Idaho Falls, 33 for Pocatello, and in that 8-day forecast for the Snake River Plain, we've got 25 for Friday. We're in the low 20s for the weekend, and we're holding on to chilly temperatures well into next week with overnight lows getting back into the single digits and teens. Pocatello, 28 degrees for Friday, not even making it to 30 degrees this weekend. It's going to be cold and cloudy for Saturday and Sunday with mainly dry conditions for the Friday-Saturday period and a slight chance of snow on Sunday. Idaho Falls, 23 for the high Friday, 21 for Saturday, 19 degrees for Sunday. We're expecting to see temperatures here in the low 20s next week with some very cold overnight lows as well. We'll have temperatures about 19 degrees on Sunday with a slight chance of snow. More of that snow, though, hitting up towards Island Park, the mountains, like the ski resort areas around the Tetons, and we'll see quite a bit of snow coming in here for the mountains on Sunday, but not a lot of snow getting down into the lower elevations. Todd?
Thanks, Michael. Checking your consumer news now, there is better news on the horizon for grocery shoppers. A key government inflation measure